I guess I spoke too soon. Look at all the traffic. Saturday, November 27th, and I don't know where I'm going today. We'll find out when we get there. It was forecasted to be a pretty sunny day today, and it was when I was getting ready, but that's how fast the weather changes here in November. So we're going north on Highway 99. And this here's the tunnel that goes underneath the Fraser River. There's been lots of people trying to lobby for a bridge instead, because the tunnel is so slow. Especially during rush hour, it really gets backed up. There's about 5 lanes that feeds into 2. And of course everybody gets nervous going through the tunnel because the walls get close. So this is the George Massey Tunnel. In the early 1990s, when I lived here, I actually worked for a company that had the maintenance contract for this tunnel. So we used to work at nighttime in the tunnel for maintaining the pipes. And that's when there's the least amount of traffic that goes through, so they would block one lane off for us. It's still intimidating working in the tunnel here when there's trucks blowing by you. It felt like they were going fast even though they were down to 50 kilometers an hour. Goes underneath the Fraser River. It's kind of intimidating sometimes when you're driving into the tunnel and you see one of those freighter boats going on top of it, the ones that carry the cars. You see that big boat floating over top and you wonder, how can that stay on top of the tunnel? Anyhow, it goes deeper than what you think. So there's clouds straight ahead of me, but off to the left, that's the west. It looks pretty good over there, so I'm going to find my way in that direction. Well, I ended up riding into Vancouver, and I don't usually go for a ride in Vancouver because the traffic is pretty horrendous sometimes. And when you're on 2 wheels, especially on a big touring bike, and people darting in and out of lanes, and sometimes it gets a little intimidating. But I figured I'd give it a try because it's Saturday. It's also November. But with all the new BC health regulations requesting people to stay home and mandatory masks and all these different restrictions that have come on recently, it should be about as quiet as it ever gets. So I thought I'd give it a try. And when you're on a bike, it's pretty easy to keep your social distancing. Nobody really gets within 6 feet of me. And it's not because of my personality. Now we're heading into downtown Vancouver. This is Granville Street Bridge, one of many bridges to cross over to downtown. That new high-rise, which was just completed last year, to me that just doesn't make any sense of how it doesn't fall down. But people much smarter than I have figured that out. So this is the entrance to Stanley Park from George Street. On the left there, that's the lineup for the Lionsgate Bridge. Set it at 0 and we'll see how far around we go on Stanley Park today. Hallelujah Point. Back at the spot that we started from for the loop in Stanley Park, so that's 9.4 kilometers. Sure is nice to have a big park like that so close to a downtown section. A little bit of relief from the concrete jungle. We'll do one pass on Robson Street and then it's time to get out of Vancouver. I'm glad I came in when it's not such a busy day, but it's still busy. Here comes an ambulance. How do you get through this traffic? Time to head back home. Still 8.5 degrees, so it's pretty nice still. These days, a little bit more than others. It's so nice just to get out. With all the new restrictions, there's no events going on. There's nothing to go out and do. You can just sit at home and watch some TV. But I'd rather just get out. And that's kind of what today was. Just go see what's out there. I'm not one for going to stores just for entertainment. Plus these days, there's so many people that are kind of bickering at each other. And, it's not the best atmosphere. So I'd rather get on two wheels and just go somewhere. Well, back again. End of another day.